Mago comes in, it's a software layer, and it connects people to whatever meeting platform they want with whatever hardware they want.
How do you get folks to kind of play nice together when they're all wanting to use different platforms?
That's actually one of the primary reasons why I went over to Mago. So after running the Customer Experience Center for a few years, and every single customer, without fail, asked the same two questions. Well, how do I join other meeting platforms from this room? Or how do I share content easily from this room? We are actually working with several customers now. One of them came to us because they had Cisco rooms, Teams rooms, and Zoom rooms all across their campus. So they have 3 different platforms that they're running. And of course, there's challenges in how do I join this meeting from this room, and how do I join that meeting platform from this room. And so one of the reasons that they've come to someone like Mago is that we don't care what the meeting platform is, and we don't care what the hardware is, because that's also one of the challenges that we encounter with customers. And you were talking about the higher level, C-level folks, and we actually are working with a client right now, a large client, because they have standardized on Teams, but you have the C-level folks that no, we like Zoom. So when they walk into the meeting room needs to be able to support all of them seamlessly. They need to be able to walk in, touch join, whether it's Teams or Zoom is irrelevant. It needs to just work. And so that's what Mago does. And that's why like I said, I've come over, because after 27 years, I've seen meeting room platforms rise and fall, and I've seen hardware vendors rise and fall. And so how do we maintain consistency despite the ebbs and flows of brands or platforms and hardware? And that's where I see Mago fitting in, regardless of what meeting platform you want to join. If you want to join Teams, Zoom, Webex, Google Meet, or I think like 16 other different platforms that we support, you can with Mago. Whether you have certified, non-certified hardware, Windows environment, Android environment, you can with Mago. Again, Mago comes in, it's a software layer, and it connects people to whatever meeting platform they want with whatever hardware they want. And I think that's the actual future of meeting rooms, is that software layer that connects people despite or regardless of the meeting platform that they want. And then, of course, to help IT, there's an admin console that helps you manage all those rooms. I think it's a much cleaner, more efficient, better way. And again, maybe today Teams is the flavor of the month, but maybe tomorrow it's a different version. Because I know, like in Europe, they're trying to kick Teams and Zoom out of there. They're looking at, like in France, they got Visio.
Attempting to, yes. They're
But it doesn't negate the fact that they still need to join Teams or Zoom meetings or Google Meet meetings. And so that's where solutions like Mago come in, because we can sit there as that layer, and whether they standardize on Visio, they can still join Teams, Zoom, Google Meet, or whatever other meeting platform they want. So I think that's the answer, is finding a solution like Mago that can help them basically achieve all the things that they want without having multiple different platforms to manage and support.
I did not intend for this to be a Mago commercial, but that
sorry.
That's quite all right. I honestly didn't. I knew that you guys worked with a bunch of them. I didn't realize how many.